Hello guys, full time at the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal 2, Southampton nil. I'm doing that thing where I've had to shoot off straight after the game, so I'm currently sat outside my friend's flat who lives near the stadium, stealing his Wi-Fi. Thank you, Jack, for the broadband, and thank you, Arsenal, for the win and the clean sheet. I really enjoyed today's game. It was a beautiful February afternoon and very sunny. And I thought we played good stuff. I thought in the first half, in particular, it was probably our most coherent, cogent, attacking performance for quite some time. It was the 4-2-3-1 again that we saw used against Barté. And I wonder if we're going to see more and more of it in the home games. Got another one against Bournemouth on Wednesday, and you feel like it would be another opportunity to use it. But a few changes. Kolasinac came in at left back. Koscielny was rested. Socrates came in at centre half. Torreira and Xhaka reunited in the middle of the park. And Mesut Ozil shifted out of the team. Aaron Ramsey brought in. I do think there's a logic to that. Lacazette as well came in for Aubameyang, and I think that they almost come as pairs. Ozil makes sense. He's a ball player, and Aubameyang a runner, and Lacazette and Ramsey are kind of the inverse. Lacazette the guy who will take it into feet, hold the ball, and Ramsey someone who can run off him. Ramsey didn't have a high involvement game. He's never going to. He's kind of like an Aubameyang of the midfield. Someone who does a lot of work off the ball and might just provide that match-winning contribution. Didn't really happen for him today, but I don't think that's a huge discredit to him. I did think there were some really good performers in our team. I'll start with Bernd Leno because he made a big intervention at 0-0 and we went straight up the other end and scored. He made a couple of big saves today, actually, and I think he really earned his clean sheet. He would have been delighted to get it. I thought Kolasinac at left back was fantastic. Going both directions, to be honest, but going forward particularly, just some great runs, some great little passes inside the box. Should have created a goal for Lacazette. I don't think Lacazette will quite believe how he missed that, but there you go. And I thought in that first half, Xhaka was excellent. Southampton pressed very high, and that oughtn't have suited Xhaka, but he combated that. He overcame that difficulty, and I thought he was largely excellent. And we were creating plenty of chances in that first half. The goals came about. Maybe we should have had a penalty in the first one. It looked like Torreira had been pulled down after a cutback, but the ball found its way to Mkhitaryan. He had a shot which Lacazette reacted very quickly to turn in sort of with his back heel for 1-0. Second goal was Mkhitaryan. Good work from Iwobi on the left. He pulled it back, and what a good finish that is from Mkhitaryan. Just controlled it into the near post. Really calmly done. As I said, Lacazette missed an absolute sitter in that half. We had a couple of other chances too. Anyway, it was a very good first half performance. Going forward, defensively, those gaps still are there, and I think that's just something we're going to have to probably accept for the time being. At half time, Southampton made a double change, and I thought they were much better in the start of the second period, particularly that first 20 minutes of the second half. And I think that, I think we tend to look at these performances from our own perspective and say, well, Arsenal weren't as good in the second half. I think we also have to accept they were much better, and that had a big impact on the way we played. But I still thought we had opportunities to hurt them, particularly on the break. And with a bit more efficiency, we should have scored a couple of goals. There were some lovely moves down the left with Kolasinac and Iwobi. But they didn't quite have the sort of accuracy with the final ball. Aubameyang had a really good chance. Probably should have set Torreira up, but had a shot and it was blocked. There are probably others that I'm not thinking of right now. But we could have won this by 4 or 5, really. Southampton didn't have a huge deal of attacking threat. They started the first half without a recognised striker on the field. They brought Charlie Austin on for the second half, but he didn't really have much in the way of chances. I thought this was an industrious performance. I thought it was one that had more creative variety than we're accustomed to seeing. I think having 3 players behind the striker is bringing that. I thought Lacazette worked very hard up front. I do think Iwobi, if he comes through the fire of the criticism that he faces, he's going to be a much stronger player for it and probably a better one. I think Mkhitaryan showing what we've missed with him out. And the fact that Ozil came off the bench suggests he is being kind of reintegrated even if he's not starting every game. And it made sense to rotate today, especially with Bournemouth coming up on Wednesday and then that huge North London derby next weekend. So, delighted with the 3 points, delighted with the clean sheet. Delighted Man United drop points and we jump above them into 4th. All in all, good day. Right, let's get this uploaded before he spots me out here and either makes me move or talk to him. Bye!